Hello YouTube. This is going to be just a little kind of an update on what I've been working on and what's coming up on the bench here. Haven't really made any more progress on the 68 Charger 852 dual Hemi. Still got to do a little work, I got to cut the dashboard up a little bit to get it to rest in there. It's sitting on top of the engine back there, kind of throwing the whole thing off right now, and do all the wiring and plumbing and maybe get that front end come down a little bit and the back end to come up a little bit, even though I don't have a whole lot of space. The exhaust is just about on the ground, but yeah, it's in progress. A little bit more to go on that. And then I'm still working on what I've decided to call my 426 Hemi powered Prospector Power Wagon 4x4. Put a little flat black, all Mopars have a little flat black on the hood there. I painted it, I think this is antique copper. My dad had a 78, I don't know if they called them D200s back then, but 3/4 ton truck, and this is basically the color it was, so that's kind of like a tribute to that. And I found this diamond plated resin toolbox I'll be working with. I thought that looks pretty cool on there, and it's got the dual batteries going, 426. I got a little bit more left to do in there, but yep, that's in progress. Everything seems to be in progress, but eventually I will finish them. And then what I have coming up is I was browsing and I saw this guy, I think his name is Clifton Smith. He also builds some amazing kits, and he took the Mobius 65 Belvedere and he gave it a personality. He called his the Villain. Made a little video about it. I thought it was one of the coolest things ever, so I decided I'm gonna make a villain myself. I know I probably won't call it the Villain. I'm gonna let him have that, but it's gonna be a 65 Plymouth Belvedere. I got the same kit. I took the scoop from the 64 Lawman Belvedere, and I have a resin 572 Mopar. It's not a Hemi, but that's okay. I'm gonna put that in there. So his is black. I'm thinking mine's gonna be maybe like blazing black with a little bit of flat black in there on the hood somewhere, maybe some stripes of some kind. I haven't really sure what I'm going to call it, but I did like the idea that he gave his car a personality. I think I'm going to maybe dabble into that just a little bit, but I think before I do this one, I think I want to build this 68 Hemi Dart. Now this is a 2-in-1. It comes with the 440 and the 426, so I've combined the two hoods together. So not only will it have the massive hood scoop there, but it'll have the little louvers on the side. I thought that looked kind of cool. I've already cut the hole out and decided to go with the same Pegasus 23s as I did with the 68 there. I just think they fill up the wheel wells quite nicely, and that's kind of the stance I want. It's a little bit covered in the back there and kind of low in the front. I kind of like that. I'm thinking about, I have oranges and browns and blacks and all that kind of stuff, but I think this one's going to be blue with the flat black hood. And yeah, I think I'm going to do that one first. And then I'll move on to the Belvedere. And then I picked up, I think this is a 55 Chrysler 300. I was researching it, and supposed to be like Chrysler's entry into like the luxury car sedan kind of deal, so I don't think I want to use those wheels. I just kind of have it setting on there. Those ones come with like the little spinner caps in the middle. I was trying to think, I want it to be Mopar muscle, but I want it to be luxury at the same time. So what I'm thinking about doing is, that's the intake that comes with it. I'm thinking about actually raising it up and cutting the same shape out of the hood there, and kind of making it flush with it just so where you can see it. It's not like protruding or anything, but just kind of sticking out a little bit. And I have no idea. I think I'm gonna go with what they call they painted those platinum white, I think. So I'm gonna try to get as close as I can to that. I thought that looked kind of cool. So it'll be like around a white silverish color. And then I might just use the wheels that came with the kit. They kind of have like the wire wheels, and it makes it look a little bit more fancy. So it's going to be a little fancy, but at the same time, it's going to be Mopar muscle. So that's what I have coming up and what I'm working on. I decided to take a break from these two. You know, I didn't want to screw them up, so I kind of put them off to the side, and so I can sit back and think about them a little bit and what I want to do. And I've been staring at these ones for a while. I'm still staring, so it might be a little while before I get started on them, but this is what's coming up next, and I will keep you updated. See you later.